Jay-Z's also been linked or connected in doing business with him. Now, Jay-Z has also been tied to Diddy through rumors and longtime allegations and conspiracies. We've all seen them online, like the one that claims Jay-Z allegedly cheated on Beyoncé with Kathy.
What if the biggest celebrity leak of the year wasn't an accident at all? Not a hack, not a slip-up, not even a betrayal, but a perfectly timed strike in an ongoing power battle between two giants of the music world. A private clip of Sir Carter, the most guarded member of the Carter family, suddenly hits the internet in March 2025, right as he dominates headlines again and Sean Diddy. Combs fights for his freedom from a federal prison cell. These names showing up together isn't coincidence. They're already connected through a mysterious jailhouse call, a controversial track titled Lonely Roads Still Go to Sunshine, and a long-running feud fueled by money, legacy, and the fight for control. In other words, this might not be a leak. It might be a message.
Weirdo. I don't get no what you got in your head, that neural link. You'll never outthink me. Ever.
First came the jailhouse call. Early 2025, a video leaks showing Diddy dialing Ye from inside a federal detention center, warning him to be careful out there, hinting that people are trying to end us, and thanking Ye for looking after his kids while he faces major racketeering and trafficking charges. Days later, Ye drops Lonely Roads Still Go to Sunshine on X, opening with that very call and featuring vocals from Diddy, Diddy's son Christian, and even Northwest. Kim Kardashian reportedly tries to block the release through legal channels, but the record still goes live, and the timing is everything. Because the moment that song and the jail call audio start dominating the internet, the Sir Carter clip begins slipping through private group chats, slowly gaining traction, before it suddenly detonates across public feeds. Too many events, too close together, involving the same players. These weren't coincidences. They were opening shots in a much bigger power struggle, and at the center of this storm sits the one empire known for absolute control, Beyoncé's world.
And very, very honored that I got the response and the open heart, and people welcomed the album. The love I got from the country community tonight really made me feel so seen, and I'm very grateful.
For years, Beyoncé and Jay-Z have operated their household like a secured compound, with what insiders often describe as military-grade protection around their children. In a rare 2024 GQ interview, Beyoncé spoke openly about the boundaries she guards, saying she only tours when her kids are out of school, that no check is worth her peace, and that her priority is giving all three of her children as much normalcy and privacy as possible, even while living a global life. Every public moment we do see is intentional. Blue Ivy on stage during the Renaissance tour. Blue again at the Mufasa press events. Rumi slipping into Super Bowl shots or Ivy Park visuals. Family. Photos that appear polished, pre-approved, and strategically placed. But Sir Carter has always been different. He's been practically invisible in real time, limited to a few older pictures and a small cameo in the Cowboy Carter visuals that fans immediately noted looked 2 or 3 years old.
And we do have some breaking news that we want to bring to you. It was being reported by TMZ and now Fox News. We are learning that Jay-Z is accused of a 13-year-old girl. That is new in the Diddy lawsuit.
We're talking about a family so protected they can get entire camera angles wiped from a stadium broadcast if they don't approve the shot. Yet in March 2025, an unexpected, unpolished clip of Sir Carter suddenly hits the internet, showing him moving in a way that leaves viewers confused and worried. Comments describe him floating around the room, moving with an unusual gait, or appearing disoriented. And within hours, the clip is being deleted, re-uploaded, mirrored, and reposted faster than any team can take it down. Digital forensic sources we spoke to point out something even stranger. The version now spreading the fastest has zero metadata. No device info, no timestamp, no location markers, no uploader trail, completely scrubbed.
But after that major documentary comes out on Diddy, then you're going to start to hear more and more about Jay-Z and his nefarious.
In several zoomed-in reposts, viewers began noticing something odd. A blurred figure in the background wearing what looks like a thick chain with a pendant shaped like one of the older Sean John logos. No one can confirm it from the pixelated frame, But multiple industry stylists say the silhouette and the way it hangs resemble vintage pieces heavily pushed during Diddy's peak fashion era on its own. That detail would be nothing more than trivia, but paired with the timing, the jail call, the rollout of Lonely Roads Still Go to Sunshine, and yes, sudden public defense of Diddy as a way better father, while promoting the track, it starts to look less like a random family leak and more like a calculated pressure play. At least to insiders watching closely, to understand why this theory has gripped the industry, you have to look at how locked down Sir Carter has been from the beginning. Back in 2021, Beyoncé shared a rare family photo with all 3 kids, but even then, Sir was partially shielded by angles and distance. In interviews throughout 2023 and 2024, Grandma Tina Knowles painted the children as having very distinct personalities, calling Rumi a natural performer while describing Sir as quiet, analytical, tech-focused, very, very smart, and uninterested in fashion like his sisters. Her comments were meant to assure fans that Sir simply prefers a low-key life.
You know how we waited for this moment. We waited for, I'm so good, congratulations. This is a moment, I think, that you see people clapping in the media room. You saw the reaction out there. What does this mean to you?
It's very surreal, and it's been 25 years of just working really hard and trying my best to keep growing and keep opening up doors.
Beyoncé has always framed her silence as a boundary, a way of protecting her peace rather than feeding headlines. But that silence also creates a vacuum, and vacuums get filled. In online fan spaces, people have spent years trying to explain why Sir remains so shielded compared to his sisters. Most of it has been speculation dressed up as concern, the kind of guessing that grows louder anytime the family stays quiet. When the leaked clip emerges, those old conversations resurface instantly. Anonymous sources begin pushing their own interpretations of the footage, claiming it confirms private details about why Sir has kept such a low public profile. None of it is verified, and none of it comes from the family, but in the absence of a statement, theories spread fast. At the same time, this swirl of chatter collides with a darker storm building around the Carters. Jay-Z has been publicly fighting a separate civil allegation tied to events allegedly dating back to the early 2000s, an accusation his legal team has aggressively rejected, calling it a fabricated attempt at leverage. In their 2024 filings, his lawyers highlight contradictions and impossibilities in the accuser's timeline, arguing the case cannot stand on facts.
And I'm not saying allegedly.
Oh.
I'm saying, Sean Carter, you're a piece of shit. Taking Pimp C wasn't bad enough. You just want to go down there and you want to just remove all of the balls from every real gangster in Houston.
Ye has pulled Sir and Rumi into his online storms before, once unleashing a heated rant that questioned their abilities, only to walk it back later and portray himself as the outsider abandoned by the Carters. Kim Kardashian's camp quietly let it be known she was stunned by his comments, saying children should stay off limits even in the middle of industry wars. BY early 2025, as Ye's own custody tensions with Kim flare up again, he begins using North's voice in increasingly high-stakes creative projects. First, it's the Vultures visual album. Then it's the controversial Lonely Roads Still Go to Sunshine, the same track Kim allegedly tries to stop through emergency hearings, cease and desist letters, and trademark filings tied to North's name. Despite that resistance, Ye releases the song on X anyway, positioning it as a Puff Daddy collaboration and linking his personal family fight to Diddy's legal crisis. The track opens with that jail call, Diddy thanking Ye for looking after his 7 kids while he awaits a federal trial in Brooklyn, before cutting to a hook using North's voice repeating a line about shining and seeing the light.
So why does it all come to a head now? Why now? Why?
Because he's the acceptable monster at this time, like R. Kelly was the last time I sat on this couch.
So who's next?
Y'all don't see the lineup?
Yeah, we see the lineup.
Industry insiders have begun asking a chilling question. If he is willing to attach his own daughter's voice to Diddy at the exact moment Kim is fighting to shield her, and if Diddy is on a recorded call urging Ye to get back behind the mic while thanking him for stepping in with his children, then who actually benefits from dragging the Carters' most private, least seen child into the storm right now? Is this the work of someone inside Beyoncé's famously lockdown circle, someone who finally cracked under pressure? Or is this the opening move in a leverage game engineered by a man who has everything to gain by reminding the world that other icons have vulnerabilities too? Because when you zoom out, the stakes for everyone involved are enormous. This is about his life, his legacy, and the narrative that will shape how he walks into a federal courtroom. Every headline matters. Every ally matters. Every distraction matters. His team keeps pushing the image of a devoted father as he fights multiple civil claims and a looming criminal trial. A Carter-focused scandal, even a small one, shifts the spotlight just enough to buy him room.
But Diddy parties and Diddy After Dark are two different things. I want to go on record of saying I never saw Jay-Z at a Diddy After Dark party. Then again, I wasn't there. So I don't know who was there. But I know that I saw Jay-Z at the Diddy.
Within hours of a Sir Carter clip detonating online, the industry began seeing 3 rapid-fire moves, none of which looked like coincidence. First, sources connected to the family court calendar in early March 2025 say Kim Kardashian's legal team quietly requested an emergency hearing, aiming to tighten custody terms with Ye. Their focus? His repeated use of their children in high-profile projects like Vultures, Bully, and now Lonely Roads Still Go to Sunshine. To Kim's side, this wasn't about music anymore. It was about boundaries and whether Ye was capable of respecting them. Second, insiders in New York claim Diddy's defense team issued subpoenas to at least one private security contractor with long-standing ties to the Carter household. They allegedly asked for access logs, device audits, and internal security reports from the weeks leading up to the leak, an aggressive move that suggests they believed the footage had existed for a while and wanted a paper trail proving who had access to it. Third, in the middle of that legal chaos, Ye suddenly deleted his X account, only to reappear hours later with a single cryptic line. They want me to stay quiet. I
want you
won't.
to think about this. Allegedly, Sean Carter is responsible for enacting Hype Williams to put Aaliyah on a faulty plane to move her out the way as punishment for rejecting him, and so he could level up Beyoncé.
Fans who pore over metadata noticed something unsettling. An early upload of the Sir clip, before it disappeared from most platforms, briefly displayed a geotag matching the same remote California compound where Ye filmed key scenes of the Vultures visual project in late 2024. That includes the now viral moment of Saint West walking through a dusty yard holding a heavy mallet while background performers staged chaotic confrontations. Former crew members from that shoot later told bloggers that Ye repeatedly referenced old Diddy mythology on set, allegedly echoing lines about beating anything they throw at him. Dark callbacks to rhetoric traced through both documentaries and past court filings involving Diddy. So when that same location, that same atmosphere, and that same blend of family imagery and menace reappear around a leak tied to Sir Carter, industry veterans begin asking whether there's a shared pipeline funneling sensitive footage through the same ecosystem.
I mean, why waste my time?
And sometimes you respond to something that brings way more attention to it, too.
That too. And it's just, it goes into another space, and then you just like, oh, y'all not listening to me.
But then you'll have somebody else that'll say to you.
A former road manager who's worked with multiple superstar households describes a recurring pattern. When a secret about a child surfaces, factions split. One side pushes for a controlled documentary, magazine spread, or announcement to get ahead of the story. The other argues for a strategic leak, letting the family appear as victims rather than orchestrators. To end that framework, a clip like this could be either a hostile strike from an outsider or a calculated, risky prelude from someone inside the circle who believes taking the hit now prevents a bigger fallout later. If even part of that is true, it raises a chilling question about fame at the highest level. Is this how some households really manage their most delicate truths? By letting someone else throw the first punch, they never have to admit they opened the door. Right now, the drama is a three-way chess match in slow motion. If Beyoncé steps forward, she risks anchoring every rumor to a narrative the internet will dissect endlessly. If she remains silent, she lets others frame a story that could stick, regardless of accuracy. The real question isn't just who leaked the video, but who will step into the line of fire next. And when that happens, whose side are we really on? Let us know in the comments whose move you're watching most closely. Until the next twist drops, stay curious, stay aware, and we'll be back with the latest.
I know so much on how you got where you are, how you stepped on many people,